Want to know my biggest mistake as a self-published author? Hi, I'm Ana Denise, a romance suspense author with 4 published books. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about my biggest mistake as a self-published author. Now, when it comes to mistakes, you can think of a big, broad idea of mistakes such as your book going live on publication day and you accidentally upload a blank manuscript. Doesn't that sound like a big mistake? Yes, it does, but that is not the mistake I made. Now, in hindsight, you might not think it's a big mistake, but in my mind, it is a huge mistake. So, I actually started writing His Crazy Obsession back in July 2019. So I started out with a prologue and I wrote 3 chapters before I completely stopped the manuscript. I said, I'm done. I do not want to focus on this manuscript anymore. I'm bored of it. In reality, that was writer's block that hit me, but at the time I did not know what writer's block was. Well, fast forward almost 3 years later, June 2022, I decided to pick this book back up. So I did a little bit of edits on the prologue and the first 3 chapters. And let's just say in a span of 4 months, I finished that book from front cover to back cover. So I had my first draft done and I had sent her off to my editor. So back and forth between her sending me sending it back to her after she did her edits. I did my edits to send right back to her. It took a few months for us to finish the book. So I had finished the edits, I had the cover complete, everything was perfect. Well, I finished this book back, I want to say I finished it in February or March. She was absolutely complete. But I decided I wanted to have my publication date to be September 5th, 2023. Why September 5th? I wanted to give myself enough time to get on social media. So at the time I was posting on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I wanted to give myself enough time to start posting out there, start giving like little teasers so people can know me as me. I'm an unknown author. Didn't even have a book at the time. I wanted people to know who I was before I actually published my book. So with that being said, I decided I wanted to go ahead and upload my book on KDP, which is Amazon's place that you sell books, and I wanted to upload it on Ingram Spark. So for Ingram Spark, I uploaded the paperback, and for KDP, I uploaded the paperback and ebook. So I had everything set. I started doing this on, I would say probably towards the end of May, I started putting everything on the website just so I could have it saved. And then when it was time for me to publish, all I had to do was publish. Well, sadly, for the paperback, I made a mistake and published it 3 months and 3 days too early. 3 months, 3 days too early. So my paperback, His Crazy Obsession, on Amazon had June 2nd, 2023 as its publication date. That might not sound like a big deal to you, but it was a big deal to me because I wanted it on September 5th. I was freaking out as soon as I got the email that my book was published and ready for the world to read and buy. I was like, there's no way. How did I do it? I made a mistake and published too early. Was not my intention, obviously. I thought I was just put in the queue to be published in a few months, but no, my book was live. So my book was live for about 10 minutes before I figured out how to take it down. At that time, I reached out to KDP support. So I reached out to the customer service. I was like, listen, I did not mean to publish on June 2nd, 2023. Can you please take away the publication date? This is so wrong. The published date should be September 5th, 2023. It should be in 3 months, not now. Sadly, they couldn't do anything. Once the book was published, the book was published. So when you actually go on Amazon to look at my paperback, you will see that it was published on June 2nd, 2023 instead of the correct date, which the correct date is correct for the ebook version on Amazon, and it is correct on Ingram Spark. Sadly, The paperback for Amazon, it says June 2nd. So I'm not too happy about that. Not at all. So that will probably be my biggest mistake to this day, because I don't think I've made a big mistake like that since then. I kind of learned to double read before I actually hit the publish button. So I'm Ana Denise. Thank you for coming to my channel. I hope to see you again.